What's up everybody, this is Brian from Pixelated Points, and today we are unboxing the PowerA Super Mario Wired Controller Plus for the Nintendo Switch. We also have the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller right here for comparison. It's just your normal Pro Controller, but here's the box. This is what you're getting. Interchangeable analog caps, which I actually didn't know about, so that's a nice little surprise. The side of the box, you get the back, you get 3 different interchangeable caps, wired. I did a little recon before this unboxing because I'm very professional. This will not work without the wire, so it's not a cheaper alternative to a wireless controller. It is 100% wireable, wired. You cannot use it without the wire. And then you get the side here. But it's actually, the box feels just like the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller box, and it feels just like the Nintendo Switch box, so it's pretty high quality. So let's kind of get into it. And of course we're already stuck. Off to a great start. Gotta be smarter than what you're working with, kids. And I am not. Here we go. Right off the bat, you have the cable here. Just your standard, I don't even know what the fuck this is, micro USB to USB. That's what it looks like. Cameraman back there, he's telling me no. I don't believe him. I still think it is. So this is actually a 10-foot cord. So you can stand pretty far away from your TV or sit on your couch. I mean, if you've got a living room that's bigger than 10 feet, I think you should probably just opt for a wireless controller because you're rich and you have a lot of money. So there's the wire there. Instruction manuals. Yeah, I don't think we need that. And let's get into what we're really looking for here. So you're seeing the shoulder buttons. Comes out like a nice little handbag there, I guess. And let's just slide this on out. Oh, cool. There you go. So right off the bat, first impressions, the color itself is just as red as the Nintendo Switch box, the Pro Controller box, and it has a nice kind of matte finish to it. It doesn't really feel too like plasticky, if you will. You're not going to get the sweat from your hands built up on the side here or anything like that. The back, just flat black, matte. Again, I'm a huge fan of that. The buttons are kind of soft. They feel a little not resistance, almost as if there's a gentle pillow underneath them. That's what you're going to be getting there. The analog sticks do kind of feel a little big, but again, that could be because I have small, tiny hands. But the Pro Controller itself, I think the analog sticks are a little bit smaller in comparison. But again, you can change those, but they kind of look very similar in size. D-pad clicks, there's definitely a little orb underneath that, so there's no definitely hitting 2 of the buttons at the same time. You can tell just by the feel of it there. You're just getting the 1 click, so if you're pressing down and left, it's either going to go down or left. You're not going to get, especially for like fighting games, that's pretty important. Buttons have a nice click to them as well, I'm not going to lie to you. They feel a little less sturdy, I would say, than your typical Pro Controller, Nintendo quality. Which is fine because these are actually kind of running right now for about 20 bucks. So you can go to Amazon or Best Buy or wherever you want to buy your controllers, and you can get it there for 20 bucks. But the triggers feel fine. It's very light. It's extraordinarily light, even in comparison. It kind of feels like a PlayStation 1 controller. So, I mean, analog stick clicking kind of feels a little cheap. I don't know if you can hear that. Let's bring it closer. So, I don't like the start and minus, or plus and minus buttons here. Those feel a little flimsy, a little too cheap plastic, as well as the record and home button. But yeah, I don't know. The triggers feel nice, and the buttons do feel like they have some good clickability to them. Overall, I think that this is actually a great alternative to a Nintendo Pro controller here. If you're looking for something that's wireless, you have to go with this. There's no really other option. But I think that if you wanted a cheaper alternative to a Pro controller, especially for Mario Odyssey, I would highly recommend this one. This one does feel like it would get the job done. Although, I do want to see how these analog sticks kind of pop off. And they pop off just like that, actually. Very easy. No real force required. So let's just, oh, you can even mix and match, I'm imagining. So they just have like little knobs here that you just kind of click in. Wow, that one's really high. That's raised really high. I don't know if you can see that, but that looks a little goofy. I don't think I'll ever be using that unless you have extraordinarily long thumbs. I guess that could be helpful for like a first-person shooter, though. Give you a little bit more control of where the analog stick is going for all those FPSs that you're playing on the Nintendo Switch. But yeah, you can see it right there. The height difference is just a little wonky. But to be honest with you, I think that the analog sticks that are on there to begin with are probably your best bet there, because these are kind of wonky, a little weird. But yeah, there you go. That is the PowerA wired Nintendo Controller Plus, I guess. Let's pop these analog sticks back on, and yeah, that's about it. That'll wrap it up. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe, all that jazz. Follow us on all of the social media platforms, and have a great holiday.